Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico. Talking about One Piece episode 800. It was crazy, bruh. Here are the key points this time. Luffy and Cracker's fight is going on, but based on what I'm saying, Cracker can keep the fight up for a good minute. Problem is, Luffy's running out of time. He has to hurry and finish the fight, but it's kind of hard because Cracker can make infinite amount of his biscuit soldiers, and he's not holding back at all. I can easily tell. And the thing is, the homie's supposed to help Luffy during the fight with Cracker, but they all ran away, and then when they said what happened to Nami, they found out she was there the entire time in King Bomb's mouth, and she was saying, I thought I told y'all, help Luffy the Cracker fight. They were saying they couldn't do a single thing. They had to run. And then she asked them who's more scary, Big Mom or Cracker, and they answered, actually, Nami's scarier than both of them. It was funny stuff to say the least. Brooke and Pedro, they came through. They opened up the back of a biscuit soldier that's supposed to be in Sweet City, and they're hiding inside of him so they can enter Chateau. It's gonna be crazy. And finally, the most important key thing that happened this time, Sanji's brothers Ichiji and Niji finally arrived back to Germa 66, and it's not a pretty sight to say the least. The vibe I'm getting is Sanji, he really is afraid of both of them, but mostly Niji. It seemed like Ichiji over time, it seemed like he mellowed out. I could be wrong, but it just looks that way to me. Because Niji out here starting beef once again. Because it seemed like he likes to pick on Sanji, annoying him, thinking Sanji can't fight back, and he doesn't care. And he's just wilding out, too wild out. Judge was saying that most likely can't go to Reverie this time, starting from this one, because in exchange they get a lot of power. So I guess this whole time the wedding was their big scheme based on the way they're talking. But it's all for the key points. Episode of the flow, I totally enjoyed it to say the least, because before I knew it, I was like, yo, it's over. And I was seeing the Luffy vs Cracker fight, and it was more interesting to see it animated than I anticipated, because from what I saw, Cracker out here had the advantage, and it looks like he's just stalling to make sure that by the end of the day, by the time Luffy even finishes the fight, if he even wins or not, he can't stop anything because, boom, the wedding already started. And they're supposed to already hurry up and pull up to the wedding, because Big Mom was saying earlier, so how's it looking? Is Cracker ahead? Is he winning? And what Napoleon, her hat was saying was, alright, look, so here's the deal. Yeah, it's Cracker. You sent him for a reason. How would he possibly lose to someone like the Straw Hats? But Big Mom was stacking like, I hear what you're saying, but nah, we need confirmation what's happening. But it be like that sometimes. You feel me? Nothing that happened was just, we saw Chopper and Carrot, they're thinking of a plan, and actually chopped off a good plan. He was saying, all we gotta do is, these are mirrors all over Whole Cake Island. This is our best chance of, getting Sanji back. But the problem is, because that ball and chain at their foot, they have to be very careful what they do, what they don't do. The fun factor totally was this episode, it just had me right in my feels, especially the Sanji part. He really made it funny to me. So everyone ate all their food, but Niji, and he was saying he doesn't want to eat it because it looked nasty. Then he called the head chef, Cosette. Then he was willing to throw the actual plate at her. And Sanji, with the speed of lightning, said, Grah! He grabbed the plate and said, no, what are you doing? Why are you always doing stupid stuff like this? I ain't gonna let you get away with this. That's the vibe he gave off. The episode ended right there. Perfect way to end the episode. And the funny thing is, when Ichi and Niji actually arrived on the Vinsmoke's property, Germa 66, everyone was like, yo, you guys are back. What's good? How was your journey? But all I could notice was Niji kept saying, hey, where's Sanji at? Why he's not greeting us? And then Ichiji's like, yo, chill, bro. I get that, you want to see him, whatever, but we already here. Just relax. You gonna see him in due time. That's the vibe I got off everything. So it's kind of funny. So it seems like over time, it seems like the roles kind of reversed. Niji looked like, okay, I just want to annoy Sanji all the time, but in the past we've seen the flashbacks, it always looked like Ichiji always started everything and he maintained the animosity towards Sanji so other brothers follow suit. This time it seems like Niji, he's out here trying to start the trouble. From what I can tell, all the issues stem from Yanji and Niji. Let me explain real quick like Natalie. If you notice, who was the one calming down Niji saying, look, chill, we already here, gonna see him, wait on it. It was Ichiji. And the funny thing is, when he saw Sanji, he was not trying to intimidate him or make him feel some type of way. He just pulled up. Just like that. And he was just cool for real. And he was just acting like, alright, I'm here, but it doesn't matter. I'm hungry, I'm just trying to chill, relax. But Niji, first thing he does, we saw Sanji, he already trying to start beef for no reason. He's saying, hey, you got handcuffs on you, it fits you, Judge knows everything, you're finally being useful to the family. Haha, hey, we're at the dinner table now, let me tell you a funny story. When we thought you were dead, we kept thinking about the funny ways you could possibly die. And now that you're back, we continue the fun times we had together. But we all know there was no fun times, it was just bullying and harassment. Alright, but if you notice, who was the one laughing? Yonji! You see Ichiji joining in on the fun. He was just sitting there like, okay, I'm here, I'm coolin'. Same thing with Reiju. She was there, but she wasn't showing that, hey, I'm part of this harassment or bullying. She was just there to be there eating dinner. And of course, Judge didn't say anything, but that's my point. You clearly see that when Sanji saw Niji, he was like, yo. He had the face like, I just want to hurt and leave. I don't want to be here too long. I ain't trying to deal with him. And if I even say a single thing, it's going to get worse. But I don't act, he's still going to continue to annoy me. So that's why you notice the entire time, Sanji got the little marks on his face like, bruh, I'm stressed and annoyed, but I'm fighting and standing my ground one time for one time in my life. That's it for the fun factor. So as it ends, it's going to be very interesting to say the least. Here's the takeaway this episode. I think what this episode was trying to show us with, siblings, I guess sometimes, your worst nightmare can be your own flesh and blood. And other times, you shouldn't try to force people to be a certain way just to further your goals. Because it seems like that's all Judge ever does with the kids. It's like they're his soldiers. He doesn't care about what they do. And if you notice, none of them ever mention like their actual goals besides Sanji. We know Sanji wants to be the person to find the all blue, but everyone else just seems like they're just there to be there. They don't have any aspirations, no goals. They're just simply soldiers. And they always seem like they have no emotion, almost. One emotion they actually show is just being negative or annoyed. So yeah. Also, you could tell from seeing the Straw Hat side, planning, it does go a long way. Because look, Chopper out here, he plotting how to, save Sanji. Luffy's trying to help him end the fight with Cracker so he can go see Sanji. And Nami's trying to assist Luffy so he can hurry and finish the fight with Cracker. ASAP holds the rocket. Even Big Mom said, alright, so what is the status of the fight? Who's in the lead? What should we do? What's up? But yeah, so the score for episode, hands down, I want to say a solid B. I did like it a lot, honestly, but just felt the whole interaction between Sanji and Niji turned my stomach off a little bit. And I was sitting here like, okay, I don't remember the Luffy vs. Cracker fight in the manga, but of course I read it. But this feels way more one-sided than I remember. And I was sitting here like, so Nami out here, she was just hiding inside King Bomb's mouth the entire time. How did they not notice this? Like, he was just out here cooling, and they just were watching the fight, and then ran away, and it was like, okay, y'all ran away, but now you're saying what you're supposed to do. Y'all know what to do. It just, it made sense why they did what they did, but it felt like almost nothing really happened this episode. I mean, stuff did happen, but not any major keys besides Sanji seeing his brothers, and, Brook and Pedro making some progress going towards the chateau. But hey, it be like that sometimes. So that's all my thoughts for this episode. If you guys watch the episode, what'd you think? What did you expect? Are you ready for the next episode? All the good stuff. Y'all know what to do at this point. King Kong gun, the like button. Subscribe to join my Straw Hat fleet. Share your favorite videos from me, my favorite social media, so I can expand the fleet one day at a time. If you like what I do and want to back me financially, I got a Patreon. Also check out my playlist of all my One Piece content if you're still hungry for more. But look, that's pretty much all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me.